What's up, fight fans, and welcome back to the Roger Report. We're kicking things off with a massive update that has everyone talking. Conor McGregor. UFC boss Dana White just dropped some fresh intel on the potential comeback of the Irish superstar, and it sounds like McGregor himself is dead serious about getting back into the octagon after his leg break over 4 years ago. White confirms they're talking nonstop. McGregor is training and back in the testing pool, but there's still a long road ahead before we see him compete again. And speaking of potential McGregor matchups, Michael Chandler is making his intentions crystal clear. In an exclusive chat with us, Chandler revealed that in his heart of hearts, he believes he's fighting Conor McGregor at the White House. He's got that unfinished business and sees the historic UFC event in 2026 as the perfect stage for their showdown, especially after their TUF coaching gig and the fight that never was. That's right, the UFC White House card is sounding more and more like a reality, and Dana White is pulling back the curtain. He's confirming that Conor McGregor wants to fight on this massive event, and White himself is talking nonstop with McGregor about his return. White is promising to build the best card ever, live from Washington, D.C., with the White House itself as the backdrop, and even a massive outdoor fan experience. But is it really happening? Dana White is doubling down, saying Conor McGregor is dead serious about a comeback and wants to fight on that historic White House card. We're breaking down all the latest intel, the implications, and what it means for the future of the UFC. You won't want to miss any of this. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and smash that like button so you never miss an update. Let's go. Dana White drops bombshell on Conor McGregor's return. Fans have been on the edge of their seats for years, wondering if Conor McGregor will ever step back into the UFC octagon. It's been over 4 years since his last fight, a brutal bout where he suffered a broken leg against Dustin Poirier. Since then, potential comebacks have been teased, including a scheduled fight with Michael Chandler that ultimately didn't materialize. McGregor has also been involved in other ventures, but now, UFC President Dana White is providing the latest, most concrete update yet. In a recent appearance, White confirmed that he and McGregor are in constant communication. "He and I have been talking nonstop," White stated, relaying McGregor's commitment. "I'm dead serious. I want this. I'm training, I'm back in the pool, I'm doing all the S." White acknowledged that while there's still a significant journey ahead, McGregor's dedication is evident and he's back in the official testing pool. This news comes amid discussions about the UFC's perceived lack of current superstars, a notion White strongly dismisses, asserting the promotion's robust talent. The MMA community is abuzz with speculation, with many fans eager to see the Irish star compete again. The confirmation that McGregor is actively training and re-entering the testing pool has reignited hopes for a significant return, potentially on a major upcoming UFC event. But how serious is this comeback, and who could McGregor face? Get ready, because Michael Chandler has some very specific and very bold ideas about his next opponent. Michael Chandler's White House dream fight with Conor McGregor. Michael Chandler has always been vocal about his desire for a super fight with Conor McGregor, a bout that has been teased and delayed multiple times. After coaching the Ultimate Fighter together and being slated to fight, circumstances prevented their clash. Now, with McGregor signaling a potential return, Chandler believes he's closer than ever to facing the former two-division champion. In an exclusive interview, Chandler expressed his strong conviction. "In my heart of hearts, I think I'm fighting Conor McGregor at the White House." He views the proposed 2026 UFC event in Washington, D.C. as the ultimate stage for their long-awaited showdown, citing their unfinished business and McGregor's own expressed interest in headlining such a historic card. Chandler emphasized his reliability as a fighter, never having pulled out of a bout or missed weight, making him a dependable choice for a high-profile event. He also noted that McGregor's recent withdrawal from presidential aspirations in Ireland refocuses his attention on combat sports. The MMA world is buzzing with the possibility of Chandler versus McGregor on such a monumental card. Fans remember their intense TUF coaching rivalry and are eager to see if this historic matchup can finally come to fruition, especially with the unique backdrop of the White House. While Chandler is dreaming big, Dana White is laying out the grand vision for this potential White House event. Find out what the UFC CEO has planned for Washington, D.C. Dana White unveils epic UFC White House card plans. UFC CEO Dana White has revealed ambitious plans for a groundbreaking UFC event to be held at the White House, coinciding with America 250 celebrations. This highly anticipated card, which Conor McGregor has expressed a strong desire to headline, is being meticulously planned by White and his team. White confirmed that he and McGregor are in constant communication, with the Irish star expressing his serious commitment to returning. "He and I have been talking nonstop," White stated, relaying McGregor's dedication. "I'm dead serious. I want this. I'm training, I'm back in the pool, I'm doing all the S." McGregor is officially back in the UFC's testing pool, a significant step towards an in-cage return. The UFC is targeting a June 2026 date for this historic event in Washington, D.C., potentially moving it from the traditional International Fight Week in Las Vegas. White envisions a spectacular event, aiming to build the best card we've ever built, featuring the White House as a backdrop and an expansive fan experience with concerts and large screens in a connected park for an estimated 85,000 attendees. This announcement has sent shockwaves through the fight community, generating immense excitement for what could be the most significant UFC event in history. The prospect of McGregor headlining such a prestigious card, combined with White's promise of an unparalleled spectacle, has fans eagerly awaiting further details. But is Conor McGregor truly dead serious about this comeback, and what does it mean for the UFC's future? Dana White is laying all his cards on the table, and the hype is officially off the charts. Dana White confirms Conor McGregor's serious comeback intentions. UFC CEO Dana White has provided a significant update on Conor McGregor's potential return to the octagon, confirming the Irish superstar's serious commitment to fighting again. Despite not having competed since July 2021, McGregor's desire to return is stronger than ever, according to White. Speaking on the IMPALSIV podcast, White detailed his ongoing conversations with McGregor. "He and I have been talking nonstop," White revealed. "And he's like, I'm dead serious. I want this. You know, I'm training, I'm back in the pool, I'm doing all this S*****. White stressed that McGregor is back in the UFC's testing pool, a crucial step for any fighter looking to compete. While acknowledging there's still a long way to go, before the card is finalized in February, White expressed confidence in McGregor's motivation. He also reminisced about McGregor's history of stepping up for the UFC, fighting through injuries and difficult matchups, reinforcing his belief in the former champion's fighting spirit. The MMA world is electrified by White's confirmation, especially with the potential for McGregor to headline the highly anticipated UFC White House card. Fans and analysts are dissecting every word, anticipating the biggest comeback in UFC history. From potential superfights to massive event planning, the UFC landscape is buzzing. Don't go anywhere, because we're wrapping it all up with a lightning-fast recap and your essential calls to action. And that's a wrap on the biggest news in MMA. We saw Dana White give a massive update on Conor McGregor's serious comeback plans, Michael Chandler declaring his dream of fighting McGregor at the White House, and White detailing his epic vision for that very event. What a time to be a fight fan. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the Roger Report for all the latest, ring that notification bell so you never miss a drop, and drop a comment below telling us what you think about these massive UFC updates. And make sure to follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.